Hi everyone. I wanted to do a quick update on Reese's condition and what's going on. My parents, thank you, John and Mary Keys, are at the hospital giving us a little break. I came home, took a nap, took a shower, much needed, and they're with him. So, as most of you know by now, if you've read my posts or the posts of several others, Reese does not have cancer, which is very awesome since the doctor was very confident that this was going to be cancerous and had us completely prepared for cancer. So thank God, no cancer. He is going to still need chemotherapy, but that is to get rid of the tumor and for no other reason. Um, the tumor could not be removed completely, which was not a surprise. We knew that was likely the case since it was on the brainstem. However, what we did learn is that the tumor is growing from inside the brainstem. Um, if they had left it just a little bit longer, it would have been very serious for Reese because it was in the process of stopping brain fluid. Not brain fluid, sorry, spinal fluid because it was heading towards the spine. And while the tumor itself, again, would have been caused him to die, it would have been a very painful process as well. So thankful we got that it's caught. Because it's not cancer, we can hold off on the chemotherapy for a little while. So he will start that probably next month. Reese was very unhappy to learn today that his treatment, his recovery, is going to be at least 2 months long. The first month will be likely just bed rest, with the exception of his physical therapy, which will be speech therapy and some neck therapy to keep this area, which is where the incision actually is on this side, from here to here, uh, to help start strengthen those muscles because they had to cut through the muscle and the tissue and the bone in that area. So he'll be doing things like this and moving his neck around like that. But outside of that, no other movement is allowed. After that month is up, then he will be allowed to do regular movement, but no exercising, no outside play, no swimming, no basketball. He was very upset with the doctor when he told him that this was going to be necessary, but this still leaves him a couple weeks of summer at the end, so hopefully we can get some of that stuff in before school starts next year. Um, he has paralysis in the left side of his face and his neck. He cannot turn his head right now. Um, he, when he talks, this side is doesn't move. He is more understandable. He's learning already to work around that. They don't expect it to be permanent. They won't know right now anyway, but from the test they did during the surgery, it looked like everything was functioning normal. So the doctor was very disappointed that there was some paralysis when he woke up. The expectation, however, is it could take months before we know whether or not it's permanent. So during that time, he will go through physical therapy to get as much recognizable speech as possible while his face isn't working correctly. He is also saying that he doesn't feel things the same way on this side as he does on this side, which again, no one's surprised about. Apparently, that's a normal response after surgery. It's almost like he's under Novocaine. Um, Outside of that, Reese is grumpy. Understandably, he keeps getting woken up every 2 hours to prove that he's still alive, and he's not happy about that. He has been refusing pain medication. He keeps saying he's fine and wants to be left alone. Today he was more talkative than he was yesterday, obviously after the surgery, groggy, and pretty much out of it all day. Today he's more responsive, but he's still quite tired. They're not worried about anything in particular at this time, and neither are we. We're super thankful again for all the prayers. Thank you, everybody, for reaching out to us. While Reese probably doesn't want a whole lot of visitors today, I suspect that he'll want some tomorrow. He should be out of ICU today if all goes well. He should have been out by now already, but he's refusing to eat. He doesn't like to swallow, so it hurts, and he has a tough time with the left half. Um, so they had to put him back on liquids, and that's delaying his release from ICU. Those of you who are in the area and have asked to visit, I will release when he's moved to another room. I'm obviously not going to put his room number on Facebook, but if you private message me and you want to visit, I will tell you his room number. At that point, in the ICU, it's kind of tough because he can only have two visitors at one time, and one of us always has to be a parent or a grandparent wearing one of these bracelets. So that means one visitor at a time. Um, so we'll probably not do anything major until tomorrow. If you guys have any questions, once again, just post them below. Continue praying for a fast recovery for him. I know he really wants to come home. He's already asked several times, but that's just not possible for a little while. And once again, we love you guys, and thanks so much. Bye.